Hello everyone. In today's video I'm going to be featuring some old jewelry and old frames and table runners, things like that, sort of with this kind of texture that makes this kind of sound when I scratch on it. And I love antique things or old things, anything that's old, physically that I can touch, and I wanted to show these things because of the sounds they make, and just simply because I love running my nails through them. So I thought this would make a perfect video. So I will get started with showing the frames and such. And these are all hand woven. And I will show a variety of crochets as well from my grandmother, great-grandmother, and my mother. So here we go. Let me flip it around. This is a horse frame. And this was made, well, the original fabric here that's used for knitting this onto is from Greece. This is from 1980 when my mom made this. It says here diamant, which I believe means diamond. So I just wanted to show you this. Run my nails through it a bit. It's very colorful. And you can see all the detail in here of horse carriages and such. And the forest. Such a beautiful piece of artwork. It must have taken forever to make. And the tree. And I had no idea my family was this talented, honestly. Next one is this oriental frame, and my mom made this when she was living in Chicago, more towards the city, and when she was pregnant with my brother, who was the first and oldest sibling of me. So this was about 24 years ago. This is just an Asian woman holding an umbrella. She She looks like she's in the outdoors, just at the cherry blossom tree here. And the bushes. In her kimono. You can see the back how it's woven on. This way. This is a man with a, I don't want to say guitar, it's some sort of instrument similar to a guitar that he's playing. He's playing it to this lady. This was made in Chicago in the early 90s. It's called Flirt. I guess this is just the company name then that makes these. And these show the numbers and color coordinations for what you have to do to sew this onto the actual fabric. I excuse myself if I said knitting before. This is actually sewing. It's very detailed and intricate, and you use a small needle, and it's so precise, and it takes a long time. All this yarn you have to use detail by detail. This floral table runner was also made by my mom in the late 70s, 78, 79. This is called The Prince and the Princess. Of course, this being the prince and this the princess. Art. And this was made in the early 80s by my mom. And this is the same as the others I've showed, except this is just more in a smaller form. And a bit different because you have to sew it onto this black fabric here. Just look how crazy this is. Just the back of it, how much it takes to sew all this on. This sail in the sunset was made by my grandmother, who has passed away before I was even born. This is called Sunset on the Sun, and this was made in the late 70s. This says, right here, if you can see, Predvečerje na moru, which means sunset on the sun. I admire the colors. It reminds me of an African sunset, just with these trees and the colors. Maybe this took place somewhere there. How the colors blend into the water. This has to probably be one of my favorite, especially because I never actually got to physically see my grandmother since she passed away before I was even born. However, her spirit, I feel, lies here, and maybe she's somehow showing herself in this video. But I was always told great things about her, and she would have made an amazing grandmother, and I hope she knows that. This one is a oriental small frame, and this was made by my grandmother in 61 and 62, meaning 1961 through 1962, early 60s. And this is a quickie. It's just a small, cute frame. I'm sure she made this entire thing by herself. Probably just cut up some fabric and laced a frame design, and then made this small Asian woman on here with her colorful kimono. The colors almost look like Mardi Gras. I don't know, just the colors remind me of that. This next one is the Cabin in the Woods frame, and this was made by my mother in 83 through 84. So this was well before any of us were born, meaning me and my brother. Just a simple log cabin. And with these, it's hard to tell what they are super up close, but when you look far away, you can see better how it looks. This is the last of the frames, and I'm not sure, I got this down in my notes what it was, but I do believe this was made by my mom, if I'm not mistaken. Probably sometime in the 80s. She loves flowers, so I'm pretty sure she made this. She even paints really nice, and she's painted flowers before, and they came out great, so. Very artistic family. I can't do any of this, but if I learned, I bet I could. If it interests me. Next, I will show some of a variety of crochets and special sewing material. Show you part of this. This is a golden bedspread from Italy, and it was bought there in 1965. You can just see this. It's huge, but I'm only showing you part of it. This was originally made for my mom, for like, I guess, a dress of some sort. I think this was made in the 60s, I'm not sure. And it's just able to be sewed onto a dress around the neck. That's that. This is a floral pillowcase made by my mom. It's just something you can knit onto a pillowcase. So, onto a pillow. Excuse me. Now the rest of these that I will show are from my great-grandmother. And these are all her crochets. I guess this is something that you put on a table. And by the way, my grandmother's name is Maria, and my great-grandmother who made this is Nevenka. Nevena, or Nana for short. Just different shortenings of names. There's quite a lot of these. Again, I assume something you could put on a table. I grew out my nails just a little bit purposely for this video. Something small you would put on a coffee table back in the day. Some of these have stains, so I assume they were used at one point or another. Table runner. I don't know how your hands wouldn't hurt making these. This would take forever. This is something small. It's like a snowflake. You can put it anywhere, I guess. Of course, another table runner. So many different patterns. This is a more thin table runner. It's a bit rough in texture. Something else, not sure what you could use this for. I guess mini decoration towels, even though they wouldn't really be useful as towels. Just really nice floral with golden trims. So. Yet another table runner. She was definitely good at making these. That's without a doubt. And I'm not scratching these, I'm literally just gently running my nails along it and letting the sound take over as they crackle and pop under my fingernails. I'm almost done with these crochets. This is another one. I'm trying to figure out which would be the reverse, but I guess it could go either way. This reminds me of like a snowflake pattern. I'm assuming that was the inspiration behind all these. Another one of these. Another couple of these, again like snowflakes. I bet you she liked winter the most. This totally looks something like Amish style, but I guess this would be sewed onto a dress as well. Or maybe around a hat since it has the strings. And that's all the crochets. So now I'm going to zoom in a bit closer and show you the jewels and such. Here we go. This is the jewelry box, which my mom keeps any old trinkets and such inside, just for memories. And again with the floral inspiration. Now, I don't know how old this box is, but I'm pretty sure it's around as old as I am, maybe older, if I'm not mistaken. But I know one thing for for sure is this is a pretty blinged out jewelry box. So I'm going to open it up, and inside is the mirror. Okay. And I will show you some random trinkets. This is Mickey Mouse. Woohoo, woohoo. I don't know where this is from, probably Disney World or something. I went to Disney World when I was like 1 year old, so that's probably when it was bought. This is a Zen necklace with the yin and yang. I don't know much information about any of these, really, so I'm just going to show you them. This is Sheriff Richard J. Elrod, Deputy Junior Patrol. Not sure who that is. This is fake, I think, but it's like one of those pin wearable things that you could just hook up under your shirt and pretend to be somebody you're not. This is an earring. I'm trying not to stab myself here. It's tropical floral. It's really nice, actually. This is from Florida. It says Sunshine State. It has dolphins on it. You could spin it around. And it's a keychain, so. Trying to see the tag here. All it says is made in China, of course. And this is the Sears Tower before they changed it to the world's ugliest name. This is a black ring. Not sure where this is from, but I like it. Another earring. This is really like a tribal earring. I love those kind of things, anything tribal. If you see my old house tour video, my room was all decorated like tribal and prints and such. Just love things like that. This is from Reno, Nevada. Biggest little city. That's what it says on the keychain. I've never been there, but my parents have. So. This is from Caesar's Palace in Vegas. They've been there, not me. But I think I was too young at the time. I was probably being babysat or something. But I like the gold texture of it, like the Greek god on there. It's very nice. Reminds me of the Versace logo almost. It's just a random button. That's not interesting enough for this video. Again, Caesar's Palace. I want another one of those flippable keychains. It has a very cool hookup though. That's like really blinged out there. That's like ancient Greece for sure. I don't know what this is. This is a very, very tied up necklace, I think. Not sure what it is though. It has the letter M on it. I'm really not sure. This is another earring. It's like a gold lace. It has like thorns on it. Thorn pattern. Another earring. This says Trump Casino. I like the color. Red used to be my favorite color. Now green took over. This is a bracelet. And very feminine, very floral. Yellow, purple, green, blue. This is a bobby pin. This is a horseshoe necklace with an arrow through a heart. If I can show you that. If you can see that. The heart with the arrow through it in the horseshoe. It's very cool. Cool combination. This is another earring. Just with feathers on it. Here's the other half of the earrings. I don't know what this is. It's some sort of sewing material, but it looks very dangerous. This is the other tribal earring. This is another earring. It reminds me of something you'd put on a window. Just the scaly pattern. This is a fish earring. Probably bought in Florida, I wouldn't be surprised. It's very light though. This is a seashell with a pearl earring. Actually, this would be something you'd put on a necklace, sorry. And it says Lois Jean on it. This is a very large golden bobby pin. This is an earring with different kind of stones on it. It's hard to describe. Another window pane looking earring. A black heart necklace. It's very gothic, I love it. The other fish. This is some sort of sticker or something. A penny. The other earring. Another golden bobby pin. Another one. A purple ring. I'm guessing these are birthstones. Not too sure though. Okay. This earring. There's an earring inside that's embedded. It's hard to tell, but there's another necklace over it, which is a heart necklace. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to try to hold this. This is a bracelet. It's just a simple metallic bracelet with a heart on it. Okay. More change. A pearl earring. Another golden bobby pin. Another golden bobby pin. Trying to see what's inside. These are just buttons and change and whatnot. I'm trying to see what I haven't showed yet. Okay, this is a very intricately patterned pin that you can wear on your shirt. I've already shown this. This is another black ring. And finally, something that you would put on a necklace, I assume. Oh, this is very amazing. There's actually an angel in there. At first glance, you think it's nothing, but then you flip it and there's an angel in there. That's very beautiful. So mesmerizing. Putting all these back for purpose of sounds, and then I will end this video. I almost forgot one more thing I needed to show you. And that is, again, a little floral box. My mom loves flowers a lot. These cute blue earrings. They're like cubes. They're interesting because I guess you could just hook them up on your ear without having to stab your ear. You know, or actually have holes in your ears. You could just literally just pin them on and wear them. So that's all the things I wanted to show. I hope you enjoyed me showing you a lot of these old things. And I don't think I have any more from my grandmother or my great-grandmother, in fact. So I can't really make another video based on this. It's just something special I wanted to show. Just a very charitable. These items are very cherished because I've never gotten to see my grandmother or my great-grandmother. They all passed away before I was even born. So it's just nice to have something from them. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Take care.